Hello everyone, it's Carlotta here, and this is live number 1 of 7. So I will be going live for the next 7 days talking about emotional healing, talking about self-love and anything else in between. And I do love talking about this because emotions are such a big part of life, right? So every decision we make is based on how we feel. Also, how we behave is based on how we feel. And that's why they are such a big, emotions are such a big part of life. And if we're not happy in our current circumstances, so it's important to understand why we feel in a certain way, because emotions are messengers. They are there, we feel them because they're there to tell us something. So, for example, we already know why we feel happy. So if I feel good one day, I know that I feel good because work is going well, family is going well as well, everything's going well, so I feel happy and I know why. But it's different when we feel negative emotions, and it's normal, to tend to ignore them or suppress them because they can be overwhelming, right? They can be so hard it can be so hard to deal with them. Right. But negative emotions are there to say something. For example, what needs to be addressed, what is lacking, what is missing in life. And but when we ignore them, when we suppress negative emotions, normally we do this hoping that they won't come back. Sometimes they won't come back. We won't feel them anymore. But sometimes we just hold on to them and they keep coming up because they are trying to say something. So I will never stop saying that they are trying to tell us something that needs to be changed. And I remember, ignoring these negative emotions because when I was younger, in my childhood wasn't the best time of my life. And I remember feeling I had chronic anxiety, I was depressed, I was really angry, my low self-worth. I had low self-worth, and I remember waking up in the morning feeling anxious, for example, feeling really, really sad, and trying to ignore all these feelings. I didn't want to deal with them, hoping that they weren't going to come back. The problem is that they kept coming back. They kept coming back, and I kept feeling them, and I didn't know what to do. And when you are a child, or also when you are a teenager, at least in my experience, it's hard to understand what's going on. So I didn't really question how I was feeling or why I was feeling in a certain way, because I had nothing else to compare my feelings to. I don't remember to ever feel happy, or to have, probably, of course, sometimes I was happy. I don't remember that at all. I remember always feeling sad and anxious and like I didn't belong, And unfortunately at the time, mental health, emotional health weren't popular topics. Therefore, you were easily dismissed. I remember maybe mentioning to someone that I was feeling sad, I was feeling anxious, and I remember being told, you shouldn't feel like this. You shouldn't. Why are you feeling like this? You shouldn't. You're just a kid. And obviously that brought me to believe that I wasn't good enough to feel these emotions or to express my emotions. And why shouldn't we express our emotions? They are such a big part of life. Of course, we are supposed to express our emotions. We are supposed to feel these emotions. We are supposed to talk about our emotions because we easily talk about how we feel physically. We have no problems with that. And why not talk easily, freely about how we feel? I'm glad actually that now it's easier to do this. It's easier to talk freely about how we feel. So, as I was saying, emotions are there to tell you something. So if you're starting your healing journey, if you're thinking to start this healing journey, emotional healing journey, I will say this is the main step, is to understand, first of all, how you feel, and then why you are feeling certain emotions. So let's say that you feel so many emotions, because it's normal. If you feel maybe anxious, you may feel other emotions, and maybe it's just, too overwhelming. But if you are ready to start this, I will say, first of all, to take some time for yourself, to take 10 minutes, half an hour, where you close your eyes and you ask yourself, how am I feeling? Just a simple question like this will help you start this journey. How am I feeling? And let yourself hear or feel how you feel. Because when you ask questions like this one, your body and also your mind will tell you something. If you listen carefully, your body and your mind will tell you the answers. And it may take a few tries, because at the beginning you may not know what's going on, you may not know how to do it, and that's fine. No one is running after you. Take all the time that you need and just tap into your emotions and ask yourself, how am I feeling? And once you found out what emotions you're feeling, you can ask why. Why am I feeling this emotion? Why am I feeling this other emotion? Now you can start by asking, let's say today you can ask yourself why you're feeling one emotion, and then in a few days or tomorrow you can ask how you feel, why you are feeling this other emotion. Because it's important to understand why you are feeling this, because the key is to understand when they started or why they started, so that because when you gain this awareness, you can then start the process of releasing them. And when it's important to become aware of how you feel, because when you become aware, then you know what to do next, or you can take other steps in order to work on them, work on those emotions that you're feeling. And so you can start this process of releasing. I'm not saying that this is an easy process, because it's not. It can take time. For me, it took me years and years and years, is because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anyone to ask questions to. So I had to basically do it all by myself. I had to face all my fears, I have to face my insecurities, all my traumas, I had to heal all of that. It was really hard, and I did it all by myself, because again, I didn't have anyone to ask questions to. I didn't know who to ask, but I know that, and I know it is possible to do it in a much shorter time. You don't have to, it's not going to take years and years and years of your life, even though emotional healing is a lifelong process. And the more you heal, the more you face your fears, the more you face your insecurities, the more things will come up, and you will keep healing, you will keep releasing, you will keep moving forward. That's how it is. It will never end, but that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because you know that you can heal and you can manage how you feel better the more you do, the more you go through this process. So if you're thinking to start this healing journey, you can ask yourself these 2 questions. First of all, how am I feeling? Second question, why am I feeling this? They are very important questions, and because again, when you become aware of this, then you can do so much. You can work on other steps that will help you to heal how you feel. it's important to understand your emotions, you know, and I'm not going to talk about what each emotion means, because each emotion will mean something different for everyone. And you need to understand what they mean to you and why they are there, why they are manifesting in your life. So if you're starting this process, just try to ask yourself these questions. You can also let me know, feel free to comment and what you find out about yourself. If you need any help, just comment and let me know how it goes for you. I'm here to help, I'm here to support, because I know this process can be overwhelming, can be hard at times, but it is such an important thing to do. So this is it for today. This is the main step, you know, to understand your emotions and how you feel, without dismissing them. And also I think that it's important for you to allow yourself to listen, because sometimes again we tend to ignore how we feel. We don't want to feel how we feel, especially negative emotions. But yeah, try your best, you know, to ask yourself these two important questions. They may be simple questions, which they are, but then when you ask yourself these two questions, you can gain so much information about yourself. So let me know what comes up. Let me know what comes up. If you need any help, just let me know as well. Tomorrow we'll be talking about another topic. If you want me to talk about something specific, if you are interested in a specific topic, let me know as well. And I will be going live for the next 7 days. Also, another important thing that I want to say is that to celebrate the launch of my emotional release program called Heal Within, I am running a giveaway, which you will see if you scroll down on my page. You will see the poster where there is written giveaway, so you cannot miss it. And I am giving one person free access to the course, and this course has over 100 lessons where there are videos, there are EFT videos, there are meditations, there are journal prompts, workbooks, where I teach you how to go within and how to listen to your inner word, basically, so that you can start to heal. Because healing, emotional healing, is such a big process to go through, and I want to give this to someone who really wants it, who is ready to heal, right? Who is ready to shift negative emotions, who is ready to heal, to break free from the past, to finally feel free and feel that there is a chance to feel happier, to feel good. Because I know that when we feel negative emotions, sometimes we cannot see the light, right? That's how I used to feel. I used to feel like there was no way I was going to feel any different, you know. I remember thinking, that's it, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I feel miserable, I don't want to be here anymore, and that's it, that's how my life is going to be. And I know that so many people feel like this, and I know how hard it is, and I know how overwhelming it is, and so I want to say that I get you, you know, I totally get you. So if you want to join this competition, this giveaway, scroll down and have a look at that post. It will tell you what you need to do in order to join. I hope this short live video has helped you. Again, let me know how it goes, let me know how I can help you. But again, this is the first step to ask yourself, how am I feeling and why am I feeling it? And really tap into your emotions and really tap into your inner world. If it gets too overwhelming, that's okay. Take a break, take a step back, take a few hours, take a few days. No one is running after you, you know. But know that you can do this. You can listen to yourself in order to find the answers that you are looking for. So this is the first step. And the next 7 days, I will be talking about other topics on how to heal emotions, how to heal negative emotions, because those are the ones that we want to release, right? And I will be doing that. Again, let me know what comes up for you, and thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. BST and 2 p.m. EST. Thank you, and bye for now.